Hey, let's go. Oh! He killed him! He killed him! Oh my gosh! He knocked him out cold! I mean, what is this? What is this? What is this sport, bro? Sean O'Malley got subbed by Marab? Since when is this guy's submission threat? Come on. He's dead! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! What'd I say? What'd I say? What did I say? Hey, let's go. Oh! He killed him! He killed him! Oh my gosh! He knocked him out cold! Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How we doing, man? Dude, this was a pretty good card. Ruffy will be back to the prelims. Let's be honest, the French Commission, this fight was the most rigged fight I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, main and co-main, they genuinely drugged the fighters. I'm not even lying, they drugged the fighters, and you can say they didn't drug the fight. They drugged the fighters. Ruffy got drugged. He was poisoned. Kyle Baralho, he was poisoned too. I mean, if you're trying to tell me that the Kyle Baralho, like it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If you're trying to tell me the Kyle Baralho that fought Cannonier was the same one that was in the octagon against Imavov, that's just not true. That's just not true at all. It was not the same guy. The French Commission set up. It's like, does it not? Something seems up. The two hardest competitions, the two biggest fights. You're telling me both the fighters just seemed off from the very beginning? And this is not out of the ordinary for the French people either. This is not out of the ordinary. The French people, what happened with Nasruddin Imavov versus Brendan Allen? Was Brendan Allen not randomly drug tested where they had to take blood from him on the same days as weigh-ins? Do we not remember that on the Benoit Saint Denis versus Hanato Moicano card? You're telling me that the Benoit Saint Denis that got obliterated by Hanato Moicano is the same guy that fought Ruffy, the guy who has shown utmost confidence, except in this fight, on the home ground of the fighters? You're telling me that this is just a coincidence? There's no such thing as coincidences. Benoit Saint Denis and Nasruddin Imavov won because they were in France. If this was in any other country, okay, they would have lost. If this was in any other country, they would have lost. Kyle Baralho would honestly be the fight with Chimaev and Kyle Baralho is a 50-50 fight. The fight between Imavov versus Chimaev is 100-0. 100-0. Chimaev it's impossible for him to lose. Imavov sucks. I mean, it's the French people. These French people are always up to something. They're a bunch of weasels. The French people are a bunch of weasels who drugged their competition because they knew they were going to lose. They knew they weren't that guy. They knew their fighters were not the best in the world. So what did they do? They had to set up, manipulate, and try to rig a fight so their guy could win. That's just what it is. Ruffy called out Islam when he was a Contender Series scrub. I mean, Ruffy, Islam's salty because first off, it's not Islam. Okay, Islam's not on Twitter. I hate to break the illusion. It is Ali Abdelaziz, the terrorist snitch who runs his Twitter. First off. Second off, Islam was talking shit to Ruffy, but it's like, are we not forgetting that Ruffy destroyed your main training partner, which you hyped up? I don't understand. Ruffy gives, but let's not act like Benoit Saint Denis hasn't shown that he's a better grappler than Islam. If you look at their grappling, Benoit Saint Denis has kind of shown already that he's a better grappler than Islam. Because let's pull up their two fights between the one similar, the Nato Moicano fight, short notice, does not count. Look what Benoit Saint Denis versus Dustin Poirier. Compare that to Islam versus Dustin Poirier. Benoit Saint Denis had staff, and he was dominating Dustin Poirier. Could have been a 10-7 round. Islam was 2-2 going to the 5th. So, who are you kidding? Islam's talking shit, bro. You got a lot of shit to worry about. I think he beats JDM, but I'm praying on his downfall. Hey, baby. Ruffy and Cow had nothing. They were drugged by the French people. French people are a bunch of pussies. Yeah. Caillou Barallo showed up instead. No, he was drugged. He was drugged by the French people. Love France. Nope. Cow said, I can beat Hamzat. I mean, Caio has a 50-50 chance of beating Hamzat. And that comes out. That's coming from #1 Glazer, but a guy who's also realistic. Imavov has 0 chance of beating chimaev. So we shouldn't even give Nasruddin Imavov the chance to fight chimaev because it's a nothing defense. It's a meaningless stat pad to our resume. This guy lost to Phil Hawes and Sean Strickland. Like, he's a nobody. Who is this guy? He represents France. This guy's not even from France. This guy's from Dagestan. Like, what? Love seeing the fall of the shitty fighting nerds. Shitty fighting nerds? Bro, shut the fuck up. They would have destroyed the French. Imavov's easy second best middleweight on the planet. Chimaev would have genuinely destroyed Barallo. No, Chimaev and Barallo, if the French commissions on Chimaev's team and they also do what they did for Imavov and completely drug up Kyle Barallo, then yeah, Chimaev would destroy him. But if they didn't drug up Kyle Barallo like Nasruddin Imavov had the French people do, then it's a close fight, man. Mind getting fraud checked by Benoit Saint Denis. Yeah, but you're acting like Benoit Saint Denis wasn't destroying Dustin worse than Islam when he had staff, and you're acting as if although he was getting dominated by Renato Moicano in the first round, could have been a 10-7. He got 10-7 in the first round, and then he started to come on against Renato Moicano, but it was stopped because of a cut. You just don't know what you're talking about. Didn't you say Barallo would be difficult for Chimaev? It would be. Kyle Barallo is still the most difficult fight for Chimaev. He is the most difficult fight for Chimaev. I don't care what you say. What am I missing? Stop coping. I'm not coping. Ruffy never fought a wrestler. Yeah, and he still hasn't. I mean, he fought Benoit Saint Denis, who's like a wrestler, but he hasn't fought a wrestler when he's at even 50% capacity, because at 50% capacity he beats Benoit Saint Denis. Because Benoit Saint Denis had the French commission drug him up. I mean, the French are a bunch of weasels. Let's say it how it is. I mean, you fight in your hometown. If you're French, you fight in your hometown. You basically get a win because you have the entire country genuinely drugging your opponent. So it is what it is. You're overstimulating? I'm not autistic. What are you talking about? How could Caio beat Hamzat if he can't get through Imavov, who's a Walmart version of Hamzat? I mean, he went to a decision with a drugged up version of Kyle Barallo. I mean, what are you talking about? A drugged up version of Kyle Barallo. He went to a decision with him. Kyle gives Chimaev a hard fight out of anybody in middleweight. Nobody touches us except for Kyle Barallo. And he lost because he decided to fight on enemy territory. I mean, at the end of the day, all this does is make guys not want to fight on enemy territory. That's all this does. It discourages people from fighting on enemy territory. And I don't blame them, because if you're going to have commissions going against you, if you're going to have everybody going against you, if you're going to be drugged by the people in the country, I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you don't want to fight in enemy territory. I don't blame Patricio Pitbull for not wanting to fight on enemy territory. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, they cheat for their fighters. I'm saying how it is. I'm saying the facts, stating true facts. Keep doubting Imavov. I'm not doubting Imavov. I knew Imavov was going to beat Izzy, okay? And I knew that Kyle Barallo would beat Imavov if he wasn't drugged by the French people. So, what the fuck could the French have done? Are you on crack? Oh, you mean what could they have done, or what have they done, proven in the past to set up the commissions to help their fighters? This is not something they could have done. This is something they have been proven to do in the past. This is not This is something they've proven to be doing in the past. I mean, if you're casual, just say it. Just say you're casual. I don't know what you're talking about. What about the other French fighters who won on the card? Oh, you mean the guys that... were what, like barely squeaking by? I don't understand. Do you think these fights are rigged? I mean, they're not rigged. It's not like it's scripted. It's not the WWE. But I'm saying that the French people, the French Commission, the people that are involved with the UFC, that are part of the French government, are genuinely trying to get their fighters to win at whatever cost. And we obviously can tell that they went above and beyond to get their fighter to win. Because remember last time they went to France and Benoit Saint Denis got absolutely dusted by Renato Moicano? They said, we don't want to see any of that. We're investing too much into this whole thing. So they went all out. I mean, these poor countries, these poor third world countries like France just have so much to gain, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to get there. So, you know what? I don't blame them. I don't blame them. We should never go to France. We should never go to France. We should never go to France. But I wouldn't be surprised if Imavov saying that, oh, he only wants to fight Chimaev in France. I turned down the title. I actually turned down a title shot because I didn't want to. I didn't want to fight him in Abu Dhabi because I don't have the French commission to make sure he is drugged and on so many different things that he doesn't even know where he is. I only want to fight in France because the government, they make my opponent super weak because they put shit in his food and his water. So Imavov's not getting the next title shot because he's going to wait for a title shot in France, which is never going to happen because we will not fight him. We refuse to fight him in France. Chimaev grapes Baralho, by the way. No, he does not. Do you seriously think... Can you say the same about Brazil cards? Brazil don't even have the infrastructure to do any of that. Brazil does not have the infrastructure to implement diseased food and diseased water. First off, second off, they're not weasels like the French. They're not weasels like the French. The French are weasels, absolute weasels. Nobody likes the French for a good reason. There's a good reason why people don't like French. Just telling you that. Ruffy got dog walked by BSD, Islam's grandson. Bro, what are you talking about? Ruffy got dog walked. Oh, you mean the guy who was drugged up by the commission and literally had to get an entire army to take him down? You think Benoit Saint Denis beat Ruffy? No. Millions of French people beat Ruffy. Thousands of French people involved in the government and commission beat Ruffy. This was in a 1000v1. People thought Drake was bad taking on a 20v1. Ruffy, I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for him. Imagine having an entire government and commission going against you. Never go to China. Never go to China's not even that bad. They're like communists, and they're not even as bad as the weasels that are in France. Easiest pick of my life. You're hilarious. Has Ruffy fought a wrestler? Yes or no? Has Benoit Saint Denis beaten anybody who's shown any sort of skill? Has he? Has Benoit Saint Denis beaten anybody who's ever shown any skill? It's like you're telling me. Oh yeah, Jesus. I don't really want to get it. Aleki Dos Anjos beat Benoit Saint Denis, and he lost to Neil Magny. You're telling me that Ruffy is worse than Neil Magny? You're hilarious, bro. You're hilarious. Neil Magny would not be able to do that to... Bro, Neil Magny would not be able to do what Ruffy has done to even James Lontop, bro. Baralho got 5-0'd by a guy who lost to Strickland, LMAO. Yeah, I mean, again, he didn't lose to Imavov. Kyle Baralho did not lose to Nasruddin Imavov. That's one thing we gotta remember. He never lost to Imavov. He lost to Imavov plus the government, plus the commission, plus everybody against us. Imavov and Kyle would easily beat Hamzat in real fight. They're going... Bro, what are you talking about? Kyle lost to Phil Hawes, victim? No, he didn't. He lost to an entire country. Compare Hooker to Burns versus... What? Compare Hooker to Burns to Hamzat versus Burns. Hooker KOs Hamzat, which means Islam subs Hamzat. Islam pound for pound go. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? You could do the same thing. Hamzat's never lost. So I don't know what you're talking about. Islam has lost. That's something we don't know, that Islam knows how to lose. Islam knows how to lose. We don't know how to lose. We don't. So you seriously compare Islam's to Benoit Saint Denis grappling? Yeah. Benoit Saint Denis is a better grappler than Islam. That's something you guys need to accept. Look what they did to Dustin Poirier. Look at the difference. Imavov knocks out Chimaev. Bro, stop it. This guy couldn't even knock out a drugged up version of Baralio. Most difficult fight for Chimaev is Fluffy Hernandez. Oh yeah, Fluffy Hernandez, the guy who beat who? Roman Dolidze? Roman Dolidze. It's like, come on now. The calf kick was open for Kyle the whole fight. Yeah, I know. This would happen when you're drugged by a whole commission. Imavov will knock out Chimaev, mark my words. Yeah, Imavov's not going to fight Chimaev, so no need to mark your words. Nobody. Ruffy's such a bum. Islam grapes him. He said he wants Connor in his corner against Islam. Yeah, I think when Ruffy, I think Benoit Saint Denis and Nasruddin Imavov need to rematch against the Fighting Nerds. I think Carlos Prates would, I think a full health, undrugged Carlos Prates probably. I think Ruffy could beat Nasruddin Imavov if he wasn't all drugged up like the French Commission made him. He lost because he's not good? Nope. What do you mean Imavov deserved to fight in France? He's an amazing streak. Yeah, he's on an amazing streak. Yeah, okay, buddy. An amazing streak. Deserved to fight in France? No, he hides. Imavov hides until the France card comes up. He's like, actually, I want to fight on this card. Hello, France government. I want to let you know I am fighting this opponent. So get your toxicated water and your toxicated food into his hotel room, because it is something that we need to do. Like, what are you talking about? Fighting nerds are shit. Only John Silva left to get slumped by Lopez. Bro, they're fighting in America. They're fighting in America. So if you think that John Silva's gonna lose not being drugged up like the fighting nerds were in France, then you're funny. You're funny. My pussy hurts. Yeah, you're funny. Imavov being Izzy was an easy pick. Don't pick up yourself on that. I mean, who are you? Who are you, bro? Who are you? Who are you? You're in my chat. Why are you in my chat? Why are you in my chat, bro? Ruffy paid homage to his idol Connor by doing the same. Oh, you're funny, bro. You're funny. You're funny. Imagine betraying your own people. Imagine being Brazilian and betraying your own people for a bunch of weasel French people. Jesus. They've been proven to be drugged up their opposition. The French, yeah, they're a bunch of weasels over there, so. Ruffy sucks. What are you talking about? Ruffy does not suck. Ruffy gives Islam a tough fight. And he KOs Benoit Saint Denis if they would have a rematch in anywhere other than France. I'm not even gonna bother with you. Tell us how you really feel. I'm telling you how I feel. You can tell Dag doesn't believe what he says because he picked Kyle. When I thought a fight was rigged between DDP and Chimaev, I picked Chimaev. Yeah, but you're not giving any facts. I've given you the facts that really matter. The Kyle that beat Jared Cannonier and the Imavov that beat Jared Cannonier, like these, Jared Cannonier is a good measure of how good these guys are. And you're telling me the difference is that much in France? The difference is one was in Vegas, one was in France. You're telling me that whole thing, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. The French have also been shown in the past that they will take blood from a fighter on their weigh-ins while they're not malnourished. Malnourished. They'll take blood from a fighter on the day of weigh-ins. Like stupid. They'll literally proven to be doing that. You don't have any base. You don't have any facts to back your point. I have facts. Ruffy may have been drugged, but Donna Saint Denis got hit by a car driven by Prates. Yeah, you're hilarious, bro. Chimaev lost to Burns and Usman. Funny. No, I don't like French too, but Imavov is really good. Too bad the fight against Chimaev won't be a real fight. Yeah, you wish. Ruffy's betraying his own people by signing with Connor after what he did to Aldo. What do you mean? Connor and Aldo have no beef. What are you talking about? I told you Imavov would win. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Imavov would win. French weasel. Imavov is a French weasel. Never fight in France again. Never go back to France. If you're fighting a French guy, never fight them in France, because they'll cheat. The entire French Commission, the entire French government, are a bunch of weasels who will cheat and don't care about anybody else. They're a bunch of guys who surrender. You know what color the flag of France is? White. White is the color of France. That's their national flag. So I don't know what you're talking about. Kadyrov literally threatened and pays people in the UFC. This is proven. Who is he threatened and who is he threatened? Named one person he has threatened and give me a link. Give me a link. Kadyrov has threatened and pays people in the UFC. Heaven forbid a leader of a country pays someone. Like, what are you talking about? You're acting like he bribes people to lose. Name someone who he's bribed to lose. You told me Imavov would beat Kyle. He didn't beat Kyle, though. He didn't beat Kyle. He did not beat Kyle Barelho. Nasruddin Imavov conspiracized with the French government, the French Commission, to drug up and cheat to beat Kyle Barelho. What are you talking about? Benoit Saint-Denis lost in France. Proof Meccano's levels above. Benoit Saint-Denis lost to Hinato Moicano despite being drugged. So that just proves you how bad he is. You're Canadian, that's France light? Not at all. What are you talking about? France is a literal shithole, bro. This is a third world country. Brother, be real, he won. He did not win. Nasruddin Imavov. Okay, I'll admit that Caio Baralho lost to Imavov plus the French Commission and plus the French government. So, I mean, Caio Baralho lost to about 1,000 people working in cahoots to cheat and give Nasruddin Imavov a win. I mean, respect for the fighting nerds for going into enemy territory when the enemies are known cheaters. I mean, never go back to France. They have a nice crowd, but they're a bunch. I would knock there's like 30,000 people in that arena. If you line them all up and let me 1v1 them IRL, I would smack every single one of their heads off, bro. They're good in numbers. That's the problem with French people. They're good in numbers, but one-on-one, they're a bunch of nobodies. So that's why Kyle won, because on his own, he's a nobody. But when he's backed by the French Commission, French government, and a bunch of people who are willing to cheat for him to win, he's strong. But, I mean, anybody would be strong in numbers. And journalists and their family search it up as public information. Yeah, journalists. Journalists. Who cares if he's threatening journalists? Come on. You act like presidents don't be doing that. Come on. Hey, Dag, you look French. Je suis un petit peu de France, mais je parle le France au Paris. Je suis la France au Québec. Je pense le France de Paris est vraiment mal, mais le Canadien est vraiment bon. C'est ça que je pense. You look like Benoit Saint-Denis. Benoit Saint-Denis looks like he wishes he looked like me, man. Benoit Saint-Denis looks like a kid with Down syndrome. Let's be honest. Imavov has won multiple times in the U.S. and in other countries. Yeah, but against who? Against who, though? Against who? U.S. officials, we know Russian interference is in the UFC. Russian interference, we know. How do you know Russian interference is in the UFC? Name one time. Ruffy lost to a kid with Down syndrome. He didn't, I mean, not really. He lost to the French Commission and the French government. And, the French people. The French people, as like thousands of them. He didn't lose to an individual. He did not lose to an individual. Interesting. Do you think Imavov chins Chimaev? Bro, Imavov doesn't even chin Caio Baralho. Imavov doesn't chin anybody in the top 5. I don't understand. This guy couldn't chin the chiniest fighter in the middleweight division. In Phil Haas. So chins Chimaev, bro. Chimaev would submit Nasruddin Imavov in the first round. Like, it's so much. I don't even need to watch the fight between Imavov and Chimaev. I know it finishes in the very first round. Nasruddin Imavov doesn't even want to fight Chimaev. This guy's calling for, I want to fight, hey, Dana, I want to fight Chimaev. They're going to call him up and be like, hey, kid, hey, kid, Nasruddin Imavov, man, you look good out there. You know, you got a 50-45 in that round. Shout out to you and the French Commission. You guys drugged Cal Barello. But since you won, we want to offer you a title shot, kid. You want to fight Chimaev in Abu Dhabi? Yes or no, buddy? I think I don't want to fight with Chimaev because I need to fight him in France when I have people like government and commission to make sure that I can win. If not, I am fighting Chimaev outside of the France, then I will not be able to win because I need to have people to drug the water and the freaking food. So he doesn't want to fight Chimaev, bro. He does not want to fight Chimaev. We already beat Nasruddin Imavov, man. We already beat Nasruddin Imavov. We beat him in sparring hundreds of times. We've tapped Nasruddin Imavov up 10 times already. Like, this is a nothing fight. Cannonier, Delidze, Adesanya. Delidze is a nobody. Cannonier's pretty solid, but he's not Kyle Barello. And Adesanya, I mean, he caught Adesanya, so congrats, you caught Adesanya. But in a rematch, Adesanya whoops Imavov. And in a rematch outside of France, Kyle Barello destroys Imavov. I mean, he's France, so we already lost. Ruffy was paid to beat Benoit Saint-Denis. French government doesn't like Benoit Saint-Denis since he's a soldier that didn't surrender. The odds were stacked against him. No. Benoit Saint-Denis was paid. Oh, stop it, bro. Do you know how much better it makes the military of France look if Benoit Saint-Denis is winning? Like, stop it. Also, Ruffy surrendered. That proves he's French with a Brazilian disguise. Ruffy didn't surrender. I mean, he was cheated out of a win, so I don't blame him for wanting to do that. It is what it is. Did you believe all of this when he fought Cannonier? Did I believe all what? Why do you hate France so much? They gave us gay sex and body odor. Show some respect. I mean, come on. France. Let's be honest. 80% of the world, if they had the option to absolutely destroy France, they would. Rightfully so. Let's just destroy France. What have they done? They've given us Napoleon Bonaparte, and that's about it. They've given us Napoleon Bonaparte. They've given us bakeries. I think that's the only thing that came out of France is bakeries. Only thing that's good that's come out of France is bakeries. That's it. So you're not even bringing up good points because you think they stopped the fight against Cannonier was very fast and suspicious. I also think Imavov should have lost at least 1 point. It wasn't even that bad of a stoppage against Cannonier. It was pretty bad, but it wasn't terrible. But that wasn't rigged. Not a Imavov fan, but you're not even arguing the white points to why Imavov has rigged fights. No, his fight. I've said why. The French Commission, the French government, are known for trying to get their fighter to win by sabotaging their opponents. I mean, that's the arguments I'm having. Against Cannonier, that was not a rigged fight. Against Adesanya, it was not a rigged fight. Against Allen, it was a rigged fight. Or not rigged, but it was sabotaged. So these are the points I'm making. How do y'all spell sabotaged? That's how you spell it. What boxing gloves are your favorites? I don't know. Whatever. I don't know what the brand is. They're the whatever ones I use at the gym. The ones I have. They're like custom ones, I guess. Interesting. French props up the fighter. I don't think the fights themselves are rigged, although the Cannonier fight was suspicious. That fight wasn't suspicious. That was just bad refereeing. The Allen fight, as well as the this fight where the French people were sabotaging the fight. It is what it is. I'm not arguing with you, and you're not going to change my mind. I'm telling you right now, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, I know deep down, and I'm always right. Every single time this happens, I'm always right. I'm always right anytime things like this happen. I try to tell people, and they never believe me. It's almost like I'm delusional, but I'm always right every single time. I'm gonna buy fly gloves for 300 euros. Need it. Always right in what? Always right in almost everything I'm saying. Maybe I'm not right to everything, but my steps and my thought process are typically always right. Everlast? No, bruh. No. She met a strange lady, made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. Do you come from a land down under? That's the brand Hamza uses. Yeah, it's probably paid by him. Venom's good. Probably, I don't know. It depends what you need. I mean, you want boxing gloves, or like Muay Thai gloves, and it depends on what you're using for. There's all different types of gloves that are good for sparring or good for fighting. So it depends what it is. Think you're referring to the future where chimaev beats Imavov proves you're right, which doesn't. It's just obvious that chimaev will beat all these guys. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about I'm always right about nearly everything. Like I'm typically always right about nearly everything I ever said. I'm almost always right. Almost always right. Like I'm the best. I'm the best at just knowing things that are going on with the UFC. No one's better than me. No one in the entire world is better than me. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. Do you come from a land down under? Where women glow and men plunder. The mix of Rising gloves is good. Yeah, Rising gloves are good. Yeah. They're dope. You have Flybow Trap, they're uncomfortable. The only guy I want to see fight Chimaev is RDR. No, I want to see Chimaev fight. The Imavov fight, we know how it's going to go. The RDR fight, we know how it's going to go. The Fluffy Hernandez fight, we know how it's going to go. But it is one of the most entertaining ones. Fluffy's the worst, but he's also the most hyped up. Fluffy's more hyped than Imavov. He's more hyped than RDR, more hyped than everybody. Fluffy the Holland victim? Oh, he is. He's the Holland victim. But, all right, Mr. Ragebait, Mr. I picked Kyle by domination. Yeah, I mean, Kyle Barallo, he, if he wasn't set up and sabotaged by the French Commission, then he would have won. And we're gonna see Jean Silva. We're gonna see Jean Silva destroy Diego Lopez. We are going to see Jean Silva. I hate people, dude. I hate people who are hating on Conor McGregor. Let's see Conor McGregor become president of Ireland. Let's go Conor McGregor, president of Ireland. Let's see it. Your turd, stop gaslighting. Abdullah? Yeah, buddy, you're hilarious. I'm a turd. You're funny, bro. You're funny. Stop gaslighting. You're a dumbass bitch. Type shit. Abdullah. Psh, get out of here, bro. Imavov, mid. I mean, the French people are weasels who sabotaged both Marcio Ruffy and Kyle Bralho. Is what it is. That's why he named himself Fluffy. What? Fluffy should fight at welterweight. And why did he name himself Fluffy Gay Grapist PDF file nickname? What do you mean? Raja or RDR? For what? Raja or RDR? Smash both. What's up, Dag? Every day you look older with the beard growing. Thanks, bro. In a cage match? RDR. What do you... Raja? What is Raja gonna do? This guy's an 0-1 fighter on the regional scene. What is... RDR would destroy that fool. I would destroy that flipping fool, yeah? Let's go Conor McGregor for president. Let's see it. I think Conor McGregor would be good for Ireland, actually. Dude, I want to move to, Bro, close your shop and go home. Nobody cares. You're licking after fighting turds. Bro, who do you, Abdullah, who do you support? What is your, who are the guys you support? You're doing a lot of talking, but you're not just saying anything. Roger's 1-1 after beating Psycho Stu. Wasn't sanctioned, buddy. Fluffy's very small for middleweight. Yeah, he is. Debate Abdullah. I don't even know what the Abdullah. I don't know what his position is on anything at all. So, I don't know. I don't even know what to debate him on. He's talking. He's just talking. He's talking crap. He's a keyboard warrior, man. Imavov got taken down by Sean Strickland. He got taken down by Sean Strickland, and he got taken down by Israel Adesanya. Imavov got taken down by Israel Adesanya. You're telling me, like, dude, the French commission drugged Kyle Baralho. I'm saying it how it is. The French commission drugged Kyle Baralho. It is what it is. They sabotaged him. Do I make a video on this, man? If Imavov fought Strickland now, he fought Kyle, he pieced up Strickland. No. We're not. Dude, my IQ is slowly dropping. The more I read what you guys have to say, the more my IQ is dropping. This is the... Oh my god, bro. Dude. The reason Kyle Baralho lost is not because Imavov is the better fighter. It is not because Kyle Baralho is a bad fighter. It is because the French commission and the French government sabotaged Kyle Baralho and Marcio Ruffy because they need their guys to win. They need Benoit Saint-Denis to win. They need Nasruddin Imavov to win. Why? Because they invest a lot of money. They get a lot of money back. Okay? They're a bunch of nobodies, man. Imavov isn't good. He's just not. He's good. He's a top level guy. It is what it is. But does he beat Kyle Baralho on outside of France? No, he does not beat. He does not beat Kyle Baralho outside of France. If this fight was to happen tomorrow in a neutral territory of the United States, I mean, he would have won. I'm gonna make a video on this, bro. I gotta speak the truth, because I don't see anybody speaking the truth. How come nobody's speaking the truth, guys? Do we know why nobody's speaking the truth? I think he beats Strickland if he fought the same. He doesn't beat Strickland. Nasruddin Imavov loses to Adesanya if they have a rematch. If he rematches Sean Strickland, he loses. If he rematches Kyle Baralho, he loses. Like, he loses to everybody. Fucking bullshit. French have been corrupt since the early 1700s. The French are the most corrupt. I mean, I thought China was corrupt. I thought China was one of the more corrupt places. I thought, people say Abu Dhabi corrupt. Abu Dhabi corrupt. The scorecards are rigged in Abu Dhabi sometimes. Sometimes the scorecards are rigged in Abu Dhabi. Not when chimaev. Don't even bring that up. But the French not only rig scorecards, but they also sabotage their opponents. What did Imavov do to you? Imavov did nothing. Except Imavov did something to me. He was in cahoots with the French government to sabotage Cabaralho, which is I don't support sabotage. If you guys want to support sabotage and you guys want to get away from the true meaning of a fair fight and a 1v1 and a UFC fight, then go ahead. If you don't support a fair fight, if you don't support a 1v1, then okay, support Imavov. If you're not into 1v1s, if you're not into fair fights, go ahead, support Imavov. But if you are into fair fights, then you cannot say Imavov won. You cannot say Imavov won. You just can't. Who should PewDiePie fight? PewDiePie? I don't know. Dude, PewDiePie, I remember when PewDiePie did that one video where he was like, that he had to get taken down, but it is what it is. Should Hamza challenge Gon if Gon wins? No. Heard he's training with Kyoji Horiguchi. Your girlfriend's a Horiguchi. Ooh. Abu Dhabi judges make the scorecard rigged? Nope. Depends. Sometimes they do. Sometimes. Ruffy was frozen like Elsa? No, he was sabotaged by the French Commission and the French government. So, 50-45, they line just to hype up their title chances. Yeah, give Fluffy the title shot. I think Ruffy gets the title shot. I don't even think Imavov wants... Dude, Imavov doesn't even want to fight Chimaev. Like, can we be honest? Do we honestly think that a French guy, a French man is going to want to challenge Chimaev? Like, when a Frenchman knows he's losing a fight, he does not take that fight. He's not going to fight somebody in Brazil. You'll never see Imavov fight a Brazilian in Brazil. You'll never see Imavov fight Chimaev in Abu Dhabi. You'll never see Imavov fight Reiner de Ridder in the Netherlands. You'll never see freaking Nasruddin Imavov fight, you know, Fluffy Hernandez in California. You've never seen that. Nasruddin Scissorhands, true. Hope your day was bad since that's how your day was. I'm considered gay. You are gay. Dag, did you say that about my girlfriend or what? I don't know. Did I? The French sabotage is fighter from Brazil and the US plus more? Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Dag. I'm not gay. Sure, buddy. Sure. Sure, dude. Sure, dude. Keep telling yourself that, buddy. Keep telling yourself that. Says the person who literally said the French Commission sabotaged Ruffy. The French Commission did sabotage Ruffy. Let's stop. Let's stop. Apologize or I'm leaving you forever. This is my alt, but I'm a regular, my boy. Really? That's unfortunate. Are you gonna shave your beard or not? My beard? You mean the hair on my face? Probably, yeah. Sup? How are you tonight? I'm doing good. I'm just trying to explain to the people that the French Commission sabotaged both Kyle Baralho and Marcio Ruffy to get the win. The French Commission was trying to stop Brendan Allen when he fought Nasruddin. The French Commission did sabotage Brendan Allen when he fought Nasruddin. They did sabotage him. If you tell Dag how... Nah, but see, Arby asked me the right way. See, Arby asked me the non-gay way. He asked me the non-gay way. You asked me, like, the gayest way possible. You're like, hey, daddy, how... That's basically what he said. He was like, hey, daddy, how's your day? He's like, yo, what's up, bro? How you doing? That's basically what he said. It's completely different. You said, how are you? Hey, how are you? That's what you said. Arby said, yo, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Ruffy tried to copy Connor, but he skipped the success and went straight to the downfall. Generational? Alright, bro, stop it. No, stop it, bro. Dag saying it's zesty the way. I'm not saying it's zesty. You're saying it's zesty, girl. Girl, you're saying it's zesty. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about, girl. You don't even know. See, there's a problem with you guys. You don't even know what you're talking. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Ruffy did. Dude, Ruffy versus Islam would have been a banger. Dude, Ruffy versus Islam would have been a way cool, way good banger. Way cool banger. It would have been amazing. You guys. This is rage bait? Not rage bait at all, brother. Beno Saint Denis is a streets we'll never forget type of fighter. I mean, he's good. Beno Saint Denis can be a problem for a lot of the top guys. He destroys Patty. He beats Benil. He beats so many. Ruffy thought he was the next Connor. Turned out to be a year without the flukes. No, bro, why you guys hating on Fluffy, man? This guy's super entertaining. So is Beno Saint Denis, but like, come on, man. How good is Dos Santos? I mean, how good is Dos Santos? He beat both Benoit Saint Denis and Sean Strickland. So technically, he's beating everybody. Let's be honest. This guy's technically beaten everybody. Except for Chimaev. Ruffy thought, stuff out of here. Astaghfirullah. Bella Cho, Melanina. Man, it sucks. It really does suck, man. Benoit Saint Denis Fluffy with CGI never happened. Your mom is what's up? Peace, buddy. Peace, bumbaclat. Imagine getting salty over a joke. Couldn't be me, buddy. Benoit Saint Denis beat Ruffy. It's a reality we have to live in, but it's a reality we don't need to accept. It is a reality we do not need to accept. It is not true. It's so stupid. I mean, Benoit Saint Denis is gonna wait for the next France card to fight. These guys do this all the time. They just wait for the next France fight to happen because they can't win they can't win outside their own country. And even when they're in their country, they can't even win half the time. So, bullshit fucking people. Why is bro getting mad? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just, I'm, I'm, I'm saddened by the fact that I'm saddened by the realization that the majority of these MMA fans are just clueless. They're just clueless. How do you feel about Shauna Bannon losing? Petrified. I was crying, man. I was crying. I was so sad. I was like, how does Shauna Bannon lose? So I'm probably gonna hit an honorary goon to Shauna Bannon because of her loss. Let's actually look up Shauna Bannon leaks. Shauna Bannon leaks. Let's pull this up. Shauna Bannon leaks. No way she's posting. Okay, let me delete my history real quick. Yeah. History. Let's here. Let's delete my history. We're not doing that. I'm talking about the guy that called you. Oh, him? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, because I made a joke about his girlfriend. I called him a I called his girlfriend a Horiguchi. Ruffy has been. Alright, bro. Stop it. Mexicans are closer to Brazilians than they are France, so you should be upset. Molly can't even win on her alt account. Molly McCann. Shauna Bannon is Molly McCann's. Yeah, they're probably gonna be linked up at McDonald's pretty soon. I wouldn't be surprised. Dude, Ruffy! Dude. You guys are haters. Why are you guys hating on Ruffy? Dude, this is how crazy MMA fans are. They go from one day saying this guy is a champion to the next day saying that this guy's washed and he was never that good. Like, I would hate being a fighter because there's so many, like, dumbasses, bro. Just so many dumbasses just lingering around. It's really bad. He sold your parlay? Yeah, he sold a lot of people's parlay, but it wasn't even Ruffy. Ruffy and Kyle Barallo did not sell parlays. Ruffy and Kyle Barallo, I'm repeating it again. Ruffy and Kyle Barallo did not sell parlays. You want to know who sold parlays? The French government and the French commission who sabotaged Ruffy and Kyle. It was the French commission and government who did this. Hated Ruffy for calling out King Islam. Did you see Islam's tweet after wrestling? You mean Ali Abdelaziz's tweet? Islam's tweet. Like they have Wi-Fi in Dagestan. All right, buddy. You mean Ali Abdelaziz, the guy who's lives in? What does he live? Does he live in America? Is he allowed in America? I don't know. Is he allowed in America? I don't know. But let's be honest, Beno Saint Denis grappling has shown to be better than Islam Makhachev's. They probably have better service in Brazil. Dagestan? Nah, stop it, bro. I mean, they have probably so much gun. They probably have so much bullets in the air. No, but Brazil definitely has more bullets flying. I mean, they have the favelas and they got like 100 mil people. So I don't know. Go rasawarin kintustara. Dude, do you know what? Dude, all these like Islamic groups, dude, they have some of the best songs in the world. Like, who are we kidding? They have some of the best songs in the world. Ben St. Denis title run starts now. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he had staff against Dustin, and he was dominating him worse than Islam, and he got caught against opinion on Mason Jones being better than Hamzat. This guy beat Balaji. And he got dropped bad by Balaji. Balaji sold my parlay, but it is what it is. This is bullshit, man. I still went positive. I was like 8-4 in my picks. I only got the first two wrong. I got Trey Waters wrong. And I got Balaji Oki wrong. Bro, no one's better than Hamza. Let's be honest. I think all this shows is that no one's coming close to Chimaev in a long time. Until Imavov, until Kyle Baralho gets another chance at a title shot, then no one's coming close to Chimaev. Let's be honest. Paul Craig has had more success against Dagestanis than Craig Jones. People really leave it up to like Craig Jones, but it's like Craig Jones, bro. What do you again? People talk about, oh, Craig Jones is a Dagestani killer. He's never coached one person to beat a Dagestani. Name one person Craig Jones has coached to beat a Dagestani. It's like there's none. Bro picked against Mason Jones. Dude, that should have been a finish in the first round. Let's stop this. Let's not act like if the ref stopped it, I would have been like, you know what? That's perfect. Andreas Gustafsson fraud check had me shooting ropes. Dude, I told people. I told everybody. And he quit too. It's not like Andreas Gustafsson got caught. It's not like he was getting beaten up. He straight up just quit. Like, he was like the softest. Nobody's talking about Andreas Gustafsson going from like some alt-right hero to being like just an absolute quitter. He's so soy. So soy. People include Bilal, but he's an American. Yeah, I know. Bilal, an American. Actual American. People equate Bilal to being a Dagestani wrestler. It's like, bro, this guy's just a better version of frickin' Bo Nickel. So I don't know, man. People are just stupid as hell, boy. If you wasn't invited, don't ask to go. Shout out Duke Dennis, man. Cause if you wasn't invited, don't ask to go, brother. Don't ask to go if you weren't invited. This is my impression of Duke Dennis if he was a Brazilian. If you wouldn't invite, don't ask to go. If you would not invite, don't ask to go. Shout out. I don't know who that is. You betting on NFL? Nope. Or someone shit. I'm always getting food. I don't do NFL, bro. It's a stupid sport. You just can't get momentum in NFL. It's like, oh, something cool's happening, and then they stop. And then, something cool's happened, and then they. I just don't like NFL. I don't like basketball. I don't like baseball. Fuck that shit, boy. I'd rather watch PFL than NFL. But PFL is actually good. I'd rather watch jiu-jitsu comps than NFL. Soccer. I don't like soccer either. Soccer's pretty gay. I'm keeping it a buck. Dude, they should adopt what hockey does and allow fights between players. All these stupid sports don't allow fights between players. It's like, come on. Soccer soy, it's very true. Soccer is super soy. Mega soy. They're a bunch of nobodies. UFC BJJ is fire. Andrew Tackett puts on some crazy matches. Yeah. The only problem I has is that they don't have like high level comp in there. But it's definitely. I wish they did more. I want to see more BJJ with the gi. Like I don't want to see no gi. I feel like no gi is like. It's just. The problem with gi, no gi BJJ is like. The problem is. No gi BJJ. It gets too sweaty and you just slip out of things. Gi is like more technical. Leon's gonna knock Prates out. I mean, I think there's definitely a chance of Leon winning, and I think people are underestimating Leon. But I think a lot of people now are gonna be like, "Oh, dude, the fighting nerds got fraud checked." So I'm probably going Prates. Nogi works on the beach. Works at the beach. Nogi only works at the beach. Yes, true. Very true. And gi BJJ only works if your opponent is wearing a bathrobe. If your opponent is wearing a bathrobe, then gi BJJ works. CP all the way. Yeah. I hope you're talking about Carlos Prates, because if you're not, someone check your hard drive, buddy. Just do judo and Turkish oil wrestling. Isn't that when they're like go like right into their opponent's pants and like literally grab their balls? Isn't that it? Fucking bullshit. You're still CPK from that opponent against Gary. CPK? You're CPK? Yeah, we all rep CPK. What's our hand symbol? Where's CPK, bro? Where's CPK? Your favorite fighter of all time? Of all time? Oh. Current favorite? Chimaev. All-time favorite? DC's dope. I like Paul Felder. I think he's underrated. Zabit, you gotta respect. And then I forget there's one other guy. I always forget about him. But I always rewatch his fights and I'm like, dude, this guy's actually nasty. Current favorite fighters? Chimaev, Sean O'Malley, and Max Holloway. Ugandan wrestling? Ugandan wrestling? I've searched this up before. Oh, this is like WWE wrestling, though. Ugandan wrestling is like WWE wrestling, bro. It's not real. Solid 3, damn. Yeah. You'd quit watching MMA if Dad can make quit. That's a good idea. That's dope. What does Leon need to improve? What does Leon need to improve? His English. Get rid of that accent. It's fake accent. Let's be honest. These guys from the UK just have fake accents. Like, stop putting on fake accents. It's so annoying when these guys put on fake accents. Like, you're trying to sound cool and stuff. No, stop it. These are fake accents. But outside of that, what does Leon need to improve? What does Leon need to improve? Probably his will. I mean, let's be honest. You never heard Leon's Jamaican accent? No, his British accent. It's fake. They don't exist. British accents are not real. His head? Bro, what? Why do you want Leon Edwards to improve his head? I mean, come on, bro. Come on, Leon. Just keep slopping. Leon, hey, Leon. You gotta pull it out the fire, Leon. Leon, you gotta pull it out the fire. Just spit on it, Leon. You gotta give that hook to it, Leon. Come on now. Hey, come on. Gotta give him that hook to it, Leon. Yeah, come on. Could you imagine Leon Edwards coaching a shorty given Domsky? Come on. Just spit on it. Just give it that hook to it. Come on. Hey, come on. Come on, Leon. You need to give it that hook to it. Come on. Did Kayla Harrison respond to my DM? That's a very good question. What's up, buddy? Messages? She is not. She is not. She's yet to respond to my DM. You never heard your accent, Leon. Come on, Leon. You need to go out there and hit his head, Leon. Leon, you need to go out there and hit him with the bomba clot hand down the pipe. You need to hit him with that bomba clot down the pipe. You need to hit him with that. You'll move your head off the center line and hit him with that too, Leon. A little bit of Irish there, but it is what it is. It's still stuck in his octagon? Yeah. I'm so mad about the Ruffy fight. He won round 1 and was about to win round 2. Yeah, I mean, Ruffy and Kyle Barella were both sabotaged by the French Commission. So, it is what it is, man. Don't take it personally. She probably has a lot of people to peg. Yeah, if Kayla Harrison, if I had to take a ticket, take a number for to get pegged by Kayla Harrison, I would do it for sure. Look up and watch the first shot. Look up on YouTube. No, I'm not watching that shit, bro. Seems stupid as fuck. Why'd you delete your messages, bro? You're so stupid. Why do you keep deleting messages, man? Wow, the fuck. What? That escalated quickly? What escalated quickly, man? What escalated quickly? But I will probably have to do a video talking about the French Commission and how rigged it is. I mean, let's be honest, this thing is absolutely rigged, and I'll do like a quick 6-minute video on it. But we'll see. I don't like to yap that much, but I definitely want to get it off my chest and scream at my computer for a bit. I'm probably gonna do that shit. It's like Muay Thai but cooler. Yeah, it's what they do in Cambodia, right? That's when like guys get knocked out. Guys get knocked out and then they like try to revive them, right? I've seen clips of it. I've seen Joe Rogan talk about it. 6'7". Can you call me Saggy Dag? Sure. That's Lethway. Do you think John Jones is a good representation of African Americans? I don't know. I'm not too familiar with African Americans. I don't really know any. I don't know any African Americans. I'm not gonna lie. Like personally, I don't even think I've met one African American personally. Like formally being like, "Hey, how's it going?" You know? That kind of reminds me of the video I saw of like that. Do you see that Ukrainian lady get stabbed on a bus randomly out of the blue? Crazy. Favorite movie of all time? Favorite movie of all time. See, this is my problem. I always forget things, but I I liked I'm trying to think. The Green Mile, that's a good movie. Shawshank Redemption, Seven, Fight Club. Austin Powers, White Chicks. Scary Movie Eyes. I don't know if I said that one, but there's so many good movies out there, man. So many good movies. Like there's movies that are just way too good, man. It's crazy. Normie movies. Yeah, what is your favorite movie? Bro, doesn't Nigeria produce some like the worst movies ever? Like the most trash CGI? Bro, I'm gonna search up African movie effects. And it's gonna be like $5 effects. African movie effects. There's literally a video titled Retarded African Movies. Yeah, this is what I mean, come on. Come on, bro. This is what your people got to offer. This is what your people got to offer, bro. And you're telling me I got normie movies? Look what you guys are delivering to the world. Look what you guys are delivering to the world. Normie movies. All right, bro. Sorry, I'm not doing freaking gun battle movie from Nigeria #3, bro. Like, come on, bro. Superbad, Shutter Island, Prisoners, 21 Drum Street. Dude, normie movies, dude. Absolute normie movies. Nah. Superbad's fire. Shutter Island's fire. Shutter Island's fire, dude. That ending. What's worse? You know? Knowing you're whatever, you know, type shit. So. What's good? Kenny's son Imavov's gonna look good on her goat's resume. It's gonna look so bad. It's gonna look so bad. Because Imavov's literally a nobody who luckily beat... The only reason he beat Kyle Baralho is because the French Commission drugged him, man. Best movie is Return of the Jedi. Nah, the only reason... Return of the Jedi? Which one's that? No. It's not even the best Star Wars movie. Star Wars Episode 2 is the best one. Attack of the Clones, because Padme is in that nice address. I mean, woo-wee, Playboy, come on now. Imagine Imavov beats Hamza. Imagine world peace. Imagine you getting some buns. Imagine, you know, imagine freaking your mom loving you. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were naming things we wish we... I'm sorry. I thought we were saying things we want to imagine that were never going to happen. I'm sorry. I thought we were naming things that we what I said before. Dad going positive on picks. I went 8-4. 6-7. Return is considered the worst of the OG ones. Yeah, true. Diener's favorite movie is Asian teen gets destroyed by BBC, by multiple BBCs. Petite Asian teen gets obliterated by 2 BBCs while they start shooting ropes. Finish on face compilations, bro. That's your favorite movie, let's be honest. Asian teen takes BBC. Asian teen gives a foot job to BBC, bro. What do you? That's his favorite movie. That's genuinely his favorite movie. Asian teen gives foot job to BBC. Brackets, shoots ropes. Brackets, it gets messy. Brackets, you gonna like this. Brackets, see all up in them shits. Type shit. Sounds like Kenny's favorite movie. Nah, Kenny Okoye's favorite movie is like some K-drama bullshit, bro. Kenny Okoye seems like the type of dude to like completely like simp out and be like, nah, I don't want to. Dag, you tug it to K-drama. Stop lying. I don't tug to K-drama. I don't tug to K-drama, bro. I'd never heard of K-drama until Kenny. K-drama Kenny. Why'd you touch those people that one time? What are you talking about? You mean the one time when there was a crowd of models who were begging me to bless them upon my gaze and my touch? That time when like Bella Hadid and Dua Lipa and Ariana Grande and Billie Eilish and Jenna Ortega and Olivia Rodrigo, when all of them were just begging me to bless upon them with my gaze and my touch. That time, why did I do that? I just thought, I turn these women down too often, and sometimes you just got to give them what they want. But at the same time, it makes them just want me more, which is a tough position for guys like me to be in. So, Ariana, she's trans? Yeah, she's not, bro. She's not. I checked. I checked. She just had a big accolade. So, Kenny looks like a. He does. Kenny Koya has yellow fever. He calls Zhang and Yan fine. Bro, anybody. Hey, I know there's one guy in here who does have a little crush on Zhang Wei Li. I'm not gonna call you out by name. I'm not calling you out by name, but if you have a crush on Zhang Wei Li, I think you should go right to prison because you have a crush on little boys. You find little boys attractive, and you should go to prison, and you should go to prison. Zhang Wei Li is genuinely a man. Zhang Yaonan is genuinely a little. They both look like little boys. They look like little Asian boys, who I'm not gonna get racist here, but if I saw them working, no, I'm not gonna say it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were like little boys just in a movie trying to escape making Adidas. I'm saying it. They make Adidas and don't get paid, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were the star in a movie about kids escaping making Adidas and Nikes in a store. Ariana Grande scares me. She looks creepy, like she's about to break like a stick. Yeah, true. Zhang Wei Li has a W got though. Yep. Police. Hello, police. Arrest this man. Hello, police. We got one. Yeah, this guy's into little boys. Yep. 911. We got one more. Get him. They should honestly put a poster on the side of the road and says, if you find this person attractive, please call this number. And it's a picture of Zhang Wei Li. And if you call that number, you immediately go to jail. That's what they should do. Trump's dream. India is here. Yeah, somebody ban this dude. We do not want you guys. No, I'm kidding. Dagger Zhang Mingyang's favorite toy. Alright, bro. Stop it. Let's watch Epstein Dripstein edits. No, let's not watch that. They look like extra in John. Who the hell is John Woo? John Woo movie. What an obscure reference, dude. This guy did not come in here and just drop the most obscure reference that literally nobody knows. Dude, you just dropped the most obscure niche reference and thought you hit. Dude, Zhang Wei Li looks like an extra in a John Woo 80s movie, bro. Nobody knows who John Woo is. Nobody has seen John Woo. Nobody has paid attention to extras in a John Woo movie. What are you talking about, bro? Mission Impossible 2. Oh shit. Yeah, but why are you saying John Woo? Why don't you say in a Mission Impossible 2, like, it's still an obscure reference. Dude, I'm not arguing with it. It's an obscure reference. Get the fuck out of here. Don't what? Don't yuck my yum. I don't get how people are aroused by feet and little boys. Okay. The little boys part, I agree, but let's not combine. How are you combining those two things? How are you combining feet and little boy? They're so different. They don't go hand in hand, bro. Why'd you have to bring up those two things? That's completely unfair. Do not group us together. Hard. No. Dag tugged it to John Woo. He's acting obvious. Yeah, nope. Yes, 100%. Should have referenced trans.com. Bro, what do you trans.com? I didn't even know that was a website. Why do you know that was a website, huh? Why do you know trans.com's a website, bro? I consider Kayla Harrison a sexy woman. She is, and she does not look like a little boy. She looks like a grown man. So it's completely different, bro. I never said Kayla Harrison didn't look like a man. They just said she did look like a little boy, bro. Yeah. Come on now, bro. Yeah. No, I said I said corn. Oh, I thought I said .com. Hmm. Hmm. You look like the main character in the F1 movie. I see it. I definitely see it. But I don't know. I don't know if I kind of see it. I kind of see it. I don't think he has the same kind of aura as me, but definitely very similar. Definitely very similar. You look like Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. Yeah, I'm just gonna time you out, bro. Yeah, count. Yep, you're timed out, bro. Don't ever lie like that again. Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. Which fight do you consider easy to pick up, Hasbullah or what? Which fight you consider easy to pick up, Hasbullah or Whoopi Goldberg? Um, Whoopi Goldberg, bro. Hasbullah would be way easier than Whoopi Goldberg, bro. Kidding me? Dag looks like the main character of a trans movie. I do look like I when dude, this hair on my face, dude. I do look like one of those videos where it's like some person going into the mirror and being like, "This is me one day on T. This is me five. This is me 1 week on T. This is me 6 weeks on T. This is me 3 months on T." I do look like one of those videos when I have that hair, bro. Favorite corn star of all time? Um, of all time, Abella Danger, bro. Did you have any hot teachers back in high school? Yeah, my geography teacher. I mean, when I tell you like beauty encapsulated in a bottle, I mean, he was just the most stunning guy I've ever seen. Did you have any is it because Whoopi is black and his Bula is a dwarf? Um, no, it's because Whoopi's super attractive, so I'd want to hold back, and Hasbullah is a little midget, and I have something against midgets. Favorite trans corn star of all time? I don't know any. I would tell you, but I don't know any. I would give I would give away my soul to fuck Oprah Winfrey. I've never said that. I've never said that. He's searching right now. No, I'm not. You're born in Germany. You grew up in Spain. You're born in Germany and you grew up in Spain. You're a fucking mongrel, lad. Hey? You're a little sausage. You're a little chorizo, lad. Didn't Hezbollah's rival get married? Can't even get it up. I heard dwarves have low T. Nah, dude, I've definitely seen some videos of like dwarves who are like slanging, bro. There's some dwarves who have bigger schlongs than me, 100%, bro. I've seen it. It's so sad watching a dwarf have a bigger schlong than you. It's bad. Dude, I think songs are like some of the coolest things in the world, man. What did I tell you? I don't know. Bro thought I wouldn't come back. What are are you talking about? Are you talking about Imavov and Kyle Barallo? Stop, 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 stop. Kyle Barallo did not lose to Nazarene Imavov. The French government and the French Commission sabotaged them. So I don't know what you're talking about. Um, you said Ben Hussein was winning. You called me crazy. Yeah, I know, because Ruffy also got sabotaged. Ruffy got sabotaged by the French government, French Commission. So I don't know what you're talking about. Dwarf Wrestling is amazing. The greatest show on earth. Yeah, Dwarf Wrestling is pretty fire. Dwarf Wrestling is pretty fire. For sure. You talking new dwarfs or I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point, bro. It's late. I'm tired as hell, but I just need somebody to talk to because I needed to get it off my chest. I need to get the fact that the French government and the French people rigged and they they rigged and sabotaged the fight against the Brazilians, which is sad, man. They lost because French government. Remember Macron saying, "Fuck Macron." Yeah. You like more mom or pops? I don't know. I still think Zhang is John Woo extra. Hamza whoops everybody in middleweight. It's the truth. Hamza does whoop everybody in middleweight. So it is what it is. But you know, um such as life, brother. Brother. Such as life. Unless you're live, you're still coping? No, I'm not coping at all. Impression of Uncle Live breaking Alex's magic curse. Brother, he doesn't speak English. That's a problem. Sukariyatka Borachaba Yoro Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. That's him breaking the curse. And then this is Alex Pereira's witches that are the Alex Pereira shamans that are behind him. I'm melted. I'm melted. Ooh, melted. Oh, no more shaman magic. Ooh. I told you, he has shamanics going on. I take him to the club to make sure that he has no more shaman magic. Yeah. And that's Yuri. I told you he has shaman magic. You think Hamza beats you think Hamza beats Imavov in the first round submission? Probably fights the winner of RDR Hernandez next year, moves up to fight Uncle Live / Shama. Yep, I agree. Who comes into your room more during your streams? Ma or Pa? Who told you? I have either. Imavov don't have any chance against chimaev. It's easy money for chimaev. It's so easy. If your child becomes trans, would you kill yourself? No. I'd probably be like, I'd do the Riz face. And they'd be like, what are you doing? And then I'd keep doing it until the point where they're like, stop doing that. Stop doing that. And I'd freak them out. Or like pretend to be like a demon until they left. Like, I'm going to eat you. 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 Blah, 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 blah. Think Hamza will go down to 170. Genuinely believe that. That's good. Man, my favorite deck impression is Don Fry. I'm not going to do that right now. If your child becomes trans, that's on you as a parent and your complete failure. Yeah, it most of the time it is. If it's, especially before the 20s, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Didn't that happen to Alistair Overeem? I don't know. This year's Novichok UFC is a shame. 2 Brazilians in a Mexican fight, Mexican night. That's BS. Yeah, but that's just because Mexicans, they failed to step up to the plate. We had Yair Rodriguez to fight Diego Lopez, but he said, I'm good. I'm good, buddy. We had Alexa Grasso, who got destroyed in her last fight, so she can't main event. We have nobody else who's Mexican at the top. What's Ikram Maliskarov doing? Probably posted up with Kadyrov. He's so inactive because he doesn't need it, bro. I mean, this guy's already a millionaire. He's backed by country. Bro, these guys in like Dagestan and Brazil, $10,000 US goes so far. Like they can live on that shit. They don't need to fight that often. I don't know why, but my boy, you don't want to fight Diego Lopez. I don't think Yair's getting a title fight. Yeah, no shit. But of course he doesn't want to fight, bro. Of course he doesn't want to fight. Hey, Birdie. Alright, bro. What's up, man? That's sad because Ikram could give Hamza problems. No, he could not. Maybe he could. That's true. But he wouldn't give Hamza problems anywhere else. Hamza's way better than him. I feel like girls would call you cute, but not in the way you want them to. Girls call me pretty. They call me pretty a lot. They say I look like. They say I'm pretty like a girl. And I say, I'll fuck you like a boy, like a man. Sorry, not a boy, a man. And they say, oh really? And I'd be like, type shit. Happens all the time. Like I remember one time I was getting out of the car of an Uber, bro, going downtown, and they're like, yo, you're so pretty. I was like, thanks. I'll fuck you right now. Dude, you see the guy who stuffed all his takedowns in the past got KO'd though? Yeah, I know, but that's when Hamza was like a rook. Now he's training with Sadulayev. I feel like dude is yeah. Still thinking you kind of look like Crown Prince Mohammed bin. The fuck is that guy? Mohammed bin Al Sa. Bro, I don't look. Alright, bro, you're hilarious. I'm still thinking the fight that never happened between Yair and Zabit was supposed to be an amazing fight. And no, it wasn't gonna be a good fight. I mean, when you have two guys that are like that, it is what it is. When are you gonna play UFC 4? Probably not for a while, bro. Probably not for a while. Is it true you look up to Omar? Was an American mass? No, I don't. Bro, what? I don't look up to this guy. What the fuck? Come on, talk like Don Fry. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Remember when Sean O'Malley went under the name? Nah, I don't. President Joe wondering how Islam used to make 155 at JDM Islam commentary. I mean, he is huge. He looks bigger. He almost looks bigger than Jack Della Maddalena. I mean, how did this guy even make 155 pounds? That is incredible. I mean, look at the size of that guy. He looks like he could go up to 185. I mean, look at the size of that guy. He is massive for that weight class. He looks massive for this weight class. Interesting. I'm looking at Hamza Chimaev. It's Hamza versus JDM. Yeah, yeah. I mean, how did this guy even make 155? I mean, this guy's unreal. This guy's huge for the weight class. Oh, yeah. Boys, I'm probably going to dip. I think I'm probably going to dip. Probably going to dip, boys. I'm probably going to post a video, just like a quick, like 6-minute video just talking about my frustrations with the French people and the people in MMA on how gullible they are for all this shit. But we'll see how it is. I might delete it if it doesn't get any views. So please, please turn on your notifications so you can watch it as soon as it comes out. And, you know, all that shit. My client Hezbollah wants to fight you, Dag. Let's make an agreement. Let's go. Let's do it. DC would say, you're right, Joe. This guy's throwing around light heavyweights in the practice room, man. Joe, when I tell you right now, yeah, I agree. I totally agree, bro. Yes. Thank you all guys for being here. It's been your boy Dag, man. I'm gonna post it today. I'm going to post stuff today. Tonight, I'm going to post. I'm going to post 2 videos during the week. Catch you. Peace, boys. Thank you for being here. It's been your boy Dag, man. I'm signing out. Peace.